irony is as thick as the stench in lower Manhattan, where the Occupy Wall Street folk first parked themselves. Some of it seems appropriate, like the fact that people who gathered together to protest what they believe is corporate theft and greed are being victimized by greedy thieves in their midst. You know, the kind that steal your Apple laptop or your Droid phone out of your tent when you're out trying to protest. An 18-year-old from Fort Lauderdale named Nan Terry told the New York Post, quote, "I had my Mac stolen. That was like $5,500. I personally hope she purchased it with her own babysitting money because mom or dad played no part in its disappearance, so they shouldn't have to replace it. But maybe she insured her computer, built by America's most valuable corporation, with one of those big financial conglomerates she came here to deplore." Then there's the report in the Detroit Free Press about how the protesters can pay for their needs as they create mayhem using a $435,000 slush fund. Most of that, the paper says, was donated online via credit cards. So I guess it's okay to patronize Visa and MasterCard while you rant against Goldman Sachs. At least Goldman has an office in the general vicinity of the New York protest. Many of the big financial firms don't even occupy Wall Street anymore. And frankly, they're not bothered at all by the smell and the drum beats emanating from lower Manhattan. And that gives rise to the cruelest irony. The protesters wreaking economic damage aren't hurting the mega banks and investment houses, but the mom-and-pop operators who used to do a vibrant business, selling things to Americans who happen to make their living in the financial district. The Huffington Post carried the story of a nearby restaurant that's been besieged by non-customers who've trashed the bathroom, even ripping the sink off the wall. The Wall Street Journal talked to a food cart vendor named Abderrahim Mahroui, who says his chicken kebab sales are down 80%, and he'll have to go back home to Morocco if the protest doesn't end by November. I think Bank of America will survive these protests. Abderrahim's American dream might not.